my lord, in furtherance of your lordship's judgment, my lord.
Let me tell your lordship, I appeared for the B.Ed candidates. We are also in the process of filing an application.
The fifth bite of the cherry. You have dismissed 5 so far. Each state.
In the Supreme Court, we don't argue like this, Lord. Number one.
You do.
Number two. I'm sorry. That's what you do. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Solicitor,
Yes.
hearing and then review.
Yes. But just one point I want to make. So far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, in Bihar also this issue arose. And Bihar High Court has passed a judgment on 6 December 23 saying that B.Ed is not eligible and about 20,000 people are going to lose their jobs. That SLP is in the process of being filed. One has been filed.
My lord, I have no problem with your lordship's judgment.
You think that whether it's
Prospective or retrospective, that's all. And my lord, if it is not prospective, only a minute, if it is not prospective, lakhs of people are
If
affected.
you want us to
you would not like to say.
clarify, those who have already got appointment,
They will not be, yes.
appointment will start
My lord,
today.
Correct. My lord, page 61, my lord, page
Selection. Appointment.
Yes,
appoint. Yes, my lord, appoint.
correct.
Yes, my lord.
Actual appointment.
This is page 61.
Appointment.
My lords have envisaged this my lord, contingency. Your lord, page 61, your lordships were pleased to say.
Then why are you in trouble still?
No, this is for Rajasthan, Lord. I am Madhya Pradesh. I was not a party before your lordship, my lord.
So this would cover all the states.
Yes,
Yes,
my lord,
yes.
but that it will be prospective in operation. That's all.
Yes,
Having
yes,
made
yes.
the above determination, we all the same are also of the considered opinion that state of Rajasthan before your lordship.
But till then it was a law. They
Yes,
should have followed it. That's what you're saying.
and we followed it, my lord, because that was the law. That's all.
Have heard Learned Counsel appearing for the parties in MA number 4303 of 2024.
We are opposing this.
But those who are appointed, you want to
Your lordship. Now I'll get. We'll be all get if these people are. Who is ineligible? Your lordships, I remember very clearly Justice Julia saying last time that we are looking at the interests of the children. It's not about each of us having a 19(1)(g) right fighting against each other. It's not a service matter.
These are all
So,
B.Ed people.
I'm sorry, I was told that this is not the practice of the court. So let's just proceed. Now it's my turn.
I want to know.
Now, yeah, Mr. Patola knows apparently.
I know both. I know everything.
Yes.
subject to hearing this time. You have to confine this protection to those candidates who have been appointed.
Correct, my lord.
That's all.
Subject to
But my timing is weird, Mother.
Hello,
lords, can we make a submission on that after my learned?
No, you go ahead. You start.
My lords, there is one aspect that I would request my lords to consider. This was a central government notification under the NCTE Act of 2018. On 25th of November 2021, Rajasthan High Court struck it down. It was quashed. Once a central government notification stood quashed, which applied to states across the country, it stood quashed for everyone. When the matter was carried to my lord, yes, my lord, so I
This
just,
proposition.
my lords, I can satisfy you on that because
there have been many judgments where
no, my lords, I will be able to satisfy my lords on this aspect because the once is a central legislation and it has a uniform application, then once it is struck down, it's struck down across board. I'll be able to satisfy that. Then, my lords, when the matter was carried to this court, my lord said, did not stay the judgment of the High Court, but said subject to the outcome. Eventually, my lords upheld the quashing of that particular NCTE notification. Now, so far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, there are two dates which are very important. My lords, this was quashed on 25th November 2021. Now, the notification that was issued by the Madhya Pradesh government for the purpose of holding the examination was in 2022. When the notification already stood quashed, the writ petition in Madhya Pradesh High Court came
He is
to
in
find-
Rajasthan.
My lords,
It's not confirmed.
my lords,
We're all Madhya Pradesh. We're all Madhya Pradesh.
now, please
I
have
don't
it
have any
as a courtesy to us also. We may not have the
1 minute.
parallel this thing on the other side.
On Madhya
Now,
Pradesh, is
so my
there
lords,
any-
there's one more submission which is very important.
as regards Madhya Pradesh, there is
Yes.
application.
This
My
is
lord,
the application.
This is the application.
this
That's our application, my lord,
Now, my
not.
lords, please appreciate one thing, and this must be pointed out.
I don't think
by
he has any
Judge-
application.
Mr. Beta for a minute.
I have an application notice. He may address
My
that.
lords,
Not. I have an
11
application. Yes.
August 2023, my lords finally upheld the Rajasthan High Court. The appointments in Madhya Pradesh carried on even after my lord's judgment. Now, I do not think there is any justification once my lords had quashed, and today to turn up and say, we have given appointment to 11,000.
Appointments which are after the judgment will go.
Correct.
My lords, Rajasthan had judgment. Rajasthan had judgment. I will make good that law.
No,
I
are
will make good.
are.
My lords, please appreciate. Please appreciate.
Prior to this.
My lords, can I,
There is one problem.
please, my lords.
We are with you as far as concerns. Diploma is a qualification, B.Ed is not a qualification.
Please, my lords.
But this is a huge problem.
It's lakhs of.
There's so much of unemployment in this country. After somebody has got a job.
There is
Don't,
my lords, let
And
me
we don't
respond
have.
to that. Let me respond.
11,000 of us don't have jobs.
My lords,
No, we won't. It's not.
That and the only thing is quality of your training.
But these people
my
have
lords, I want to answer.
these
that.
people have done the course also, but
They are not properly trained.
Yes, they don't have the course.
Now we ask them. The free.
My lords, may I answer just on both of the aspects, please? Number one, so far as the unemployment aspect is concerned. My lords, it's like one shoe or the other, because we are also as many numbers who are today qualified, who are eligible, who were entitled to these particular jobs and have been kept out. So if we talk about 11,000 coming out, there is equally 11,000, those numbers will get an employment. So it is not a case of non-suiting one or, giving away those employments won't be there, but there are people who are waiting. Number two, my lord said that we will get the jobs now. We will not. And may I explain why it will not happen? My lords, these were qualifications and jobs for a particular year. We have not been allowed into this. As we go forward, there are other batches which are ready. So therefore, the zone of consideration of the eligible candidates increases far more. So those of us who will go out now from DLED will now go into a competition with large mode. But so far as B.Ed is concerned, my lords, we can come only in that primary school. Only. B.Ed has opportunities widely, much larger. So my lords, while we get deprived of these jobs and they have many other opportunities, and particularly in light of the judgment, and I would say at least from 2021, when my lords, that paragraph at page number 61, Let me put that in a perspective how my lords had put it. My lord said that until there was a determination by Rajasthan High Court, because what happened when the notification came from NCT, Rajasthan High Court did not, Rajasthan State did not follow the notification. It non-suited the BEd and said only DLED can
Follow.
be here. My lords, what happened then? What happened then is the High Court and my lords have observed categorically. State could not have done it by itself because there is an NCTE notification
Then High Court
which
was
is
right.
binding on the state. So state by itself could not have removed the BEd candidates till such time as the court quashed it. And that is right, my lords. That's absolutely correct. Today what happens is that NCTE notification stood quashed on 25th of November 2021. That was a central notification. Once it stood quashed on 25th November 2021, exams held in advertisements issued thereafter, where BEd were allowed to participate and given an employment, my lords, in my respectful submission, were completely unqualified. It couldn't have been done. But what I request my lords to consider is this, that the state so brazenly, notwithstanding the fact that they were aware. Proceedings by my lords dismissing such applications from different states. Out of that, 2 petitions and 1 application in Arnab Ghosh, all 3 of them had prayer for prospective overruling.
Yes.
Press relief, and my lords dismissed those. I submit that once my lords have already
Their
taken
appointments
a
were not made,
My lords,
wanted to be appointed.
courtesy for my learned colleague on the other side. Yes, yes, the compilation and the overruling. Here, my lords.
What stage you were
There are only one interjection with your lordship's permission. Your lordships would see the quash notification say,
I haven't finished.
that only a minute.
We haven't yet
Only a
finished. You
minute.
can take your time.
You know what I'm going to
My
say.
lords have asked us.
Only a
for
minute, my lord. My lord, the quash notification says 2 qualifications permissible, diploma and BEd. They also, they mean, I don't know who are ABCD, but diploma holders also participated. They could not make it, they were not successful. Thereafter, your lordships were pleased to not say that BEd part is not legal.
My lords, as of today, there is no. My lords, that's a
So they
compilation.
participated, did not
My lords, first of
succeed,
all, let
and
me
now they
show
want
you
to
out.
oust.
And one line
My
is
lords,
not
can I
permission.
show you?
Every state has its own rules.
Whatever,
DLED.
whatever name it's called, this is this TET also. So the figures show that's quite a many of the BEd qualified in proportion are the ones who are qualified in TET than them. I don't know how it is happening.
Yes.
Or even if it is not happening, then many of the BEd qualified have qualified TET, diplomas have not.
So
They have gone and you have gotten. That is how.
they are overqualified, my lord, maybe.
Not overqualified. No,
they're not
You are not qualified.
No training at all.
I'm sorry.
You are not overqualified.
6 months training.
You are not qualified. Not qualified at all. They are qualified.
Yeah.
But when you were made qualified, both of you had to undergo this test called TET. Some of you qualified, they did not, so you got it. That's how.
So
Yes.
that
My lords, in our case, we are qualified.
TET was a
and we are
pre-qualification for
We
application.
are TET and we are
TET
DET, my
was a
lords. We are all
pre-qualification for
qualified.
application.
Now, my lords, let me show you the
Which
bunch of
application
orders.
are we?
My lords, we are in the.
Your lordship, see page para 30.
My lords, can I show those
Of-
orders?
only a minute. Page
Prospect
38.
overruling has been rejected.
Page 38, my lord.
Perspective of the matter which we are hearing.
My lords,
First, let us hear.
yes, my lords, can I just show the prospective overruling having been already rejected by
My application,
with
I
express
ask you, my lord.
prayers?
This is
My lords, I have handed this compilation of orders which have been passed by my lords.
MA number 4303 of.
Yes, my lords, that's the one, which is
This
Yes.
pertains to
So
which
that
class?
is state of Madhya Pradesh application
Okay.
filed by me, only saying, my lord, that there is, please apply this prospectively. Lord, if your lordship,
My lords, can I?
Madhya Pradesh government, I have moved an application for Madhya Pradesh government, saying that those who have been appointed prior to your lordship's judgment may not be affected by the judgment and therefore apply the judgment prospectively. Lord, your lordship's judgment at para 30.
Can I finish
I'll just-
that part? Can I finish
okay.
on the
Yes,
prospective?
only a minute has been
Just
hijacked into
one minute.
Let us see what he wants actually.
Lord, your lordships were pleased to record this. Lord, para 30 of the judgment, the sequence of events which are now well established by the documents which were placed before Rajasthan High Court and before this court make it clear that the decision to include B.Ed as a qualification was apparently triggered by a letter of Commissioner KVS, who made a requested that since the primary classes of central schools sufficient number of trained diploma holders are not available, they may be permitted to appoint B.Ed.
Yes.
So they are in demand, they'll get the job, my lord. What we are now
That's
doing,
Rajasthan. We are
and that's where, my lord, the
Depends from state to state.
Yes.
So, but this are there are too many.
So, Lord, there are just one. There are 5 other states
Lord,
where we are in the process of
I'm
making.
Not even a
Only-
party, my lord.
Lord,
Hear us.
the central agency, my lord, KVS. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. We are,
To Madhya Pradesh.
my lord, no, my lord. KVS has given, my lord, as it appears, right to NCT for all states. That this is the problem, therefore include B.Ed. Be that as it may, but it's 2 years down the line. They must have changed their position, my lord. They must have taken loans. They have taken loans. They would not get any benefit. They are qualified. They will not be appointed.
The prima facie view that those who were appointed before the judgment was verified
Yes,
of TD, their employment ought to be retained.
Unless they were protected by a high court's order which said subject to outcome of what happens here. Unless, because otherwise, let me just
prevent the
let me
court
just.
from giving prospectivity.
Mr. Mehta will run this court now. I mean, every time I say open my mouth, he has to interrupt.
My lord, I do not know, my lord. I sometimes
I can't
wonder
hear anything.
whether he is inherently rude worse, my lord.
From you.
He seems to have undergone some petition.
Can I just submit one thing? There is already a writ petition
Learning from
wherein we had thought.
we haven't asked you.
I'm sorry.
My,
I'm not.
We are only examining
We'll just.
Madhya Pradesh situation.
We are just reacting on the Madhya Pradesh question.
Madhya Pradesh.
Yes. Yes, there was, which has not been placed by them, which is not referred to in the advertisement either. So we have copies of it.
My lords, it's in that compilation.
No, that's not.
770.
We're giving it
Let
separately.
them file
The
a
Lordship
reply, my lord.
will say-
Let them file a reply. Proper reply, my lord. We can't, my lord.
They should have placed it, is all I'm saying. They should have placed it. It's the
Do
state
not
of,
know, my lord, who
it's the government of Madhya Pradesh who has
Sankar
appeared
who is
through Assistant Solicitor General and Government Advocate. Now, if I may just read this and please note a few dates. This is very relevant. The Rajasthan High Court's judgment is dated 25th November 2021. So with effect from 25th November 2021, following the Kusum Ingots principle, which is well laid out, once a central notification is struck down, it stands struck down for everywhere in the country. There's no exception to it. Yes, but I'm just telling you, Lordship, 25th November 2021. Now just see that they are represented, Government Advocate, Assistant Solicitor General, they're all represented. Challenge here, this is the 4th para, is to the virus of the eligibility condition for direct recruitment for the post of primary teacher to the extent it prescribes B.Ed degree to be one of the essential qualifications and the notification of similar nature. Yeah. Yes, writ petitions are pending. Now they have told the court, and that is in the compilation handed up, it's the last order. They have told the court there that our applications are pending here, they have to be taken up.
We cannot pass any order.
That is exactly it. Now,
Their relief claimed in the application is
yes,
that our judgment should be prospective, held to be prospective.
yes,
If we hold so,
yes.
then let each
So,
petition be.
so allow me to make a submission on
I
that.
don't have any objection.
On that, if you have already rejected this prayer, you have already rejected this prayer 4 times.
Let me consider.
Lords, this or
Facts of this case.
Yes.
this is the fact are that the same notification, the your 2018 entity notification and the 2 advertisements pursuant thereto are challenged in this. Now, when this came up for the first time, it came up after the Rajasthan High Court judgment which quashed the NCT notification. So the primary argument that your lordship are being faced with is this: what is the effect of the Rajasthan High Court judgment on all the other states? Which Rajasthan High Court judgment, to the extent that it quashed the NCT notification, has been sustained by this court. So the Rajasthan High Court judgment, which merges here, is dated 25th November 2021. Now that struck down a central notification, therefore it's binding everywhere, which is why when the matter was taken up, Devesh's matter was taken up by your lordship, it notes the fact that apart from Rajasthan, UP,
Correct.
yes,
Whatever you are found. This argument is very appealing.
I have,
But
Yes.
one problem.
I agree. So you dealt with this. Correct. Get it. Correct. So,
There's a difference.
correct. So now, the date for reckoning is the first question. No, I'm sorry.
You see, from our judgment,
Correct.
person,
Yes.
no appointment.
After 25th November 21,
Appointment, not necessarily.
correct. So after 25th November 21, anybody who issued advertisements were doing so at their peril, which is why 3 other states apart from Rajasthan came to this court. Your lordships had them all as parties and said, we're taking the facts of Rajasthan, we'll take a look at Rajasthan and give our judgment based on Rajasthan. Secondly, this is not the first application. This is not the first special bench of your lordship disturbing yourself at 2 o'clock. We've been before you before. No. So the question is, those clarification applications, what were the prayers there and what your lordship said there? They asked for the same thing. They said prospective. They said allow it to be prospective. Your lordship said no, nothing doing. In 1 case it was dismissed. In 2 cases it was withdrawn. In the 4th case, which is Bihar, your lordships particularly said, while Bihar is not a party before us in these proceedings, we believe that the judgment in Devesh Sharma will be fully implemented by the state of Bihar without passing that direction, and said that all consequential advertisements, notifications, etc., after 2018, not 23, not even 21, from 2018, all of them would go. That's what your lordship directed, which is why now you have a Bihar High Court judgment. And if your lordship were to disturb this, the Bihar High Court judgment follows Devesh Sharma. Against which, if another date is given, apart from this one application of Madhya Pradesh, you'll find an SLP of Bihar, you'll find other applications, and Devesh Sharma will be opened up all over again.
Your Lordship, a wrong statement has been
Now,
made with
allow me
the MA that was filed. It was not on behalf of appointed candidates.
That's not on. There are 5 applications. I don't know which one. This is particular. Now, if your lordship will just take up that compilation, this is to show you that fully aware of the Supreme Court's interim order that your lordships passed in the Rajasthan matter, Madhya Pradesh said that all appointments would be the subject matter of the final order of the apex court. So now the advertisements that they issued should have told these new candidates coming in ineligible that look, we have made this statement before the High Court. It's going to be subject matter of all proceeding. It's not a simple matter of saying that they were caught unawares. Nobody was caught unawares. Everybody knew. All the other states, all the other applicants who were B.Ed candidates had intervened before this court, made arguments, many of them by counsel present today. Now see the advertisement dates of Madhya Pradesh, which is relevant.
It's after this.
2 advertisements.
Only one, my learned friend has something to say.
That's otherwise you not understand anything.
Yes.
The 2 advertisements which were issued
It's
by Madhya Pradesh on 19th October 2022
16th November.
and 16th November 2022.
After this order.
This is both after the order of the judgment of the Rajasthan High Court, which was not stayed by this court, and the High Court's interim order in Madhya Pradesh. Interestingly, what the Rajasthan High Court did was to quash the notification. Therefore, B.Ed couldn't take part. When they came to your lordships in SLP, the B.Ed candidates as well as the state, your lordships did not stay the judgment and said that all appointments made pursuant to the Rajasthan High Court judgment is subject to the outcome of this. That means without B.Ed candidates, appointments were made and therefore it would be subject matter or subject to the outcome of Devesh. So if Devesh finally decided to reverse the Rajasthan judgment, then the B.Ed candidates would get their rights for the first time. That is what happened in Rajasthan. Same has to follow suit for all the states, and that's what your lordships have said. Now, I've shown your lordships the interim order, which makes it clear that it will be subject to the outcome. Outcome has come now. Those who have suffered this order can't say, sorry, ignore that order completely. I'm not even placing it before your lordships. Let the clock starting from the judge. Yes.
After the
That's right.
My lord, same has happened in Calcutta High Court as well.
But I just want to tell your lordships 2 things. Yeah. He's in Kamala.
Is it possible to create a breach force?
It's there. It's there. We have to do it. There is already.
No format of a bridge goes even today.
No, Manoj, let me tell your lordships 2 things. Just 2 things.
If something is initiated, definitely on behalf of the government, we are ready to undertake it. There is absolutely no problem.
Second, how many vacancies are there countrywide right now in these institutions, the primary?
Let me state-wise, Manoj.
Manoj, let me tell your lordships 2 things. Firstly, after the Rajasthan judgment, your lordship recollects, we had relied on it. The Himachal High Court on 26 November 2021 took a diametrically opposite view, did not follow Rajasthan, said 28th October notification is valid and needs to be followed. So,
They may not be knowing about Rajasthan.
no, it is now.
What,
That was the 25th, that was the 26th.
my lord, what, my lord, prevails is your lordship's judgment. My lord, divergent views do not matter.
And Calcutta High Court Division Bench also took the view that notwithstanding Rajasthan, so the notification is valid and in the jurisdiction of Calcutta, that notification was relied upon an appointment slate. So really the cutoff, really that falls.
Do you expect to analyze cinema?
Fact really falls on the day when your lordships decided is point number one. Point number two, they have not given us this compilation of judgments they are relying on.
Who are they? I mean, they're not even parties here.
So far as we have been able to learn,
It's not even Madhya Pradesh batch. Only we came here for one application.
this is
Appointees
appointees of Madhya Pradesh, and I am also appearing for the appointees of Bihar, whose SLP is in the pipeline.
Oh.
And
No, you have already been appointed.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
On SLP, you are challenging Bihar's order.
Yes, where are coming?
On what?
As a council, he is in Bihar also.
Yes.
Clients are different. Well, that's
But that judgment.
Yes, I am for
Exactly.
I am for Divesh. I am Divesh Sharma. So I am only saying, Lord, supporting the application of solicitor, saying it should be prospective because these are people who have got
your lordships may consider. Well, only a minute.
Saying respectfully does not solve the problem. We are trying to give a comprehensive
yes.
Lord, what?
The job of that day.
Only a minute. Lord, your lordships may consider saying, oh, those who are appointed after the judgment are not entitled.
Prospective or retrospective.
Number two,
The law has to be retrospective.
Exactly.
So any of
unless your lordship says prospect,
They have not said it.
it's not said. Yes.
correct.
And the courses they will have to undergo. The wellness.
And-
Bridge course they will have to undergo.
Course, my lord. There is no bridge course.
They are the actual qualified persons.
Yes.
May I just submit only one thing?
And march ahead of them. And many
They must undergo.
100,000 of us.
My lords, we have 1 lakh and the jobs are only 11,500 odd. And we are qualified. And we are qualified and they are occupying them and they can go to secondary and whatever other. We can't.
That is exactly the point, madam.
vacancies already are in state. That's number one. They have
Correct.
that these persons, if at all allowed to be retained, and then only allowed permitted to teach.
I will not respond.
So that's in if you can.
See, the PH can go to secondary.
Bridge course, my lords, we have got it with RTI. There is no bridge course, there is not but one B.Ed candidate. In RTI, we have that information.
You come back on.
Actually, what is happening? This was happening with the new education. Now this B.Ed, D.Ed, this is all which should go.
Apparently.
Now there should be a one course of 4 years or 5 years, which you may be equipped. for-
Everything included, all inclusive, yes.
Then it's your choice.
Lord, instead of 1 week, we have it 2 weeks, Lord, because this,
Take it up on fast.
yes,
But
Lord,
the
we'll have to.
high courts can proceed, I guess, because they are going to hear
Lord,
about
High
it.
Court should not, Lord, High Court.
There is,
But
there is, there is,
I put it.
Lord, that would one, there would be SLP.
Eventually, it shouldn't be a situation where Devesh Sharma comes once again on a
There
review.
is one vital thing, Lordship. There is already a writ petition, Lordship, where we have thought that all appointments made after 28/6/2018 should be quashed. And Lordship have issued notice in that, Lord. That I have annexed the order, Lord, in my IA 54821.
At 2 p.m.
Yes.
On that date, we are of India.
So union is not a party. I'll take, Lord, I'll request someone. Madhya Pradesh, Lord, I'm for the Madhya Pradesh. I'm for, yes.
Devesh there, and Devesh,
Your notification.
But anyway, Lord, I'm here, but I can always request the concerned department.
We apply this code about apply this code on 2 points. So, the first is how many vacancies in primary schools are still there across the country, all the states and union territories. Secondly, if there is a breach course operating through which the B.Ed candidates can claim themselves up to make their qualification at par with DLED candidates.
Or you can get this course done immediately from this open
Your Lordship may say appointed B.Ed candidate. I'm saying something against me, not appointed B.Ed candidate.
No, I'm sorry, Manoj. It appears that that's been struck down by this court.
Okay.
My lords, that was struck down.
Anyway, on this,
We'll place it on record. We'll place it. Certainly.
In the meanwhile, may I ask what will be done for us? Because we've been left out, we have succeeded in every single court, and at the end we are being told that we won't get anything.
You failed in the competition.
No, I didn't fail anyway. I didn't fail. You are thrown out to the Supreme Court.
But hearing West Bengal, my lord, the board has already decided that they are going to take the DPODC.
Talk like this, Manoj.
Only Mr. Mehta. I must
It's a
admit,
universal problem.
it's only Mr. Mehta because
Your Lordship,
he has a unique talent.
if Lordship conducts the voting, it would be 99 versus 1.
Yes, you'll be the one. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Your Lordships, if your Lordships are looking
Therefore, I am able to laugh, my lord.
if your Lordships are looking for a constructive way out, I'm sure the learned SG will come back with whatever the numbers are. But eventually, it shouldn't be a situation.
No, my lord.
When I'm on my feet, I'm sure I shouldn't be interrupted.
So there is a writ.
Lord, your Lordship should not be interrupted. Should not interrupt him. Lord, now he has his zone of consideration expanded to your Lordship.
Because I think the audience should be equitably.
No, he says your Lordship should not interrupt when he is on his legs.
Misattribute as usual.
Have our slotted times without us.
That's all we want.
Because we are the persons who are coming up into it. Saying that all subject at least either tag or that, but
We are not saying anything, we are just
Your audit will be considered that.
that is what you do it. Because it's a primary. No, that
Online or formal. Yeah. Ask for the digital from the website.
he has created this mess.
Vikram, thank you, John. No devices learning the project. Last portion is
Calcutta High Court, in view of Ram Charan Maurya's judgment, did not choose to follow Rajasthan. That's the
Which year is Ram Charan Maurya?
is 20. Though there was
And-
this was an ancillary issue. Main issue.
Lord, let us take, my lord, your Lordship.
this is my lord.
Your Lordship's word will be the final word, my lord.
Right, that's right.
All high courts taking different contrary views, my lord, have no relevance.
Created all this mess. It is in your meetings, your officer said that B.Ed is a higher qualification
The
than.
minister said sitting in his chamber without consulting NCT. That is.
We were getting the course of
But in any case, all that is now water under the bridge. Your lordships have given a final verdict. I would agree with this application to say any appointment made before your lordship's final word should be protected is the request to the court, because there was a lot of fluidity in the whole law until that point of time. And
But-
these are not, we are fighting in a court of law. These are small teachers. Somebody has given up jobs.
So are we.
Somebody's got married on the point that you've got a
Then
job.
what happens to us?
So therefore,
I don't understand. What happens to us?
2000 degree waiting, my lord.
They have a point.
Well, let us not go into it. If need be, we will assist your lordship.
If they go technical, then they will.
No, no, no.
We have some other problem.
Yes. Yes.
And my lord, on the lighter side, on this, my lord, if your lordship like to have a poll here, well, I will win. On my proposition.
Out of fear.
First April, you don't have any constitutional bench to address.
Right, my lord.
One last request, again, one last request, because I am in the state of UP, that in that writ petition, lordships have issued notice. That will affect not, because any.
Is it before us?
It's
It
before
is
just
before your lordship, before your lordship. Decided by your lordship, Honorable Justice.
not the special bench, but before justice.
Before justice.
Okay, is it coming in one of these days?
Yes, Lord, it is coming in within a week.
So you find a,
Or lordship, I will give a number to the court master if they made, because that has not free, that will affect in any case, not because there are
any
certain.
bench combination has to.
Really?
Because that also relies upon judgment of Devesh Kumar, my lord.
Okay,
Yes. Yes. So not,
when the matter is called on, you remind us.
because it has not been, every time it gets deleted, that is why I am saying.
That cannot be held.
I will get the number to the court master, my lord, right now.
I don't
That
think it
maybe
will be
that,
that.
because,
Yes, enough.
I don't think. it
Obliged,
will be
sir.
that. I think it will be separate.